be picking up a new animal that we're adding to my farm. Say hi. You want to say hi to the camera? Oh, you're not camera shy at all. Holding on for dear life. Oh, we killed him. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are having an absolutely amazing day so far. So guys, in today's video, we're gonna be picking up a new animal that we're adding to my farm down here. We're adding it to the crazy fetter bunch. But before we do that, we have a couple things on today's to-do list. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be heading inside my house and checking on the growth of our emu egg. Yes, you heard me correctly. I'm incubating an emu egg, and then we're gonna be heading to my brother's house and feeding some of the big cats over there. So guys, without further ado, let's hop straight into today's video. So guys, you are literally not going to believe this, but I was just about to leave to my brother's house. My timer went off on my phone to flip my emu egg because if you all have been following the channel, you know I set several timers on my phone to remind myself to flip my emu egg right here that we've been incubating since the beginning of December. Because if we don't flip this emu egg, the yolk will actually get stuck to the shell and completely disrupt the incubation process. But guys, I thought I was losing my mind. My fiance thought he was losing his mind as well. But there's been multiple times where we come outside to flip the egg and the egg is positioned completely different. Now, we figured that maybe one of the dogs was knocking into our whole setup right here and maybe shifted the egg. But we thought wrong, guys, because I was just about to flip my egg for the second time today. Now, towards the end of the incubation period, when the baby's about to hatch, you can actually hear the baby chirping inside of the egg, and that's when you know you're days or even hours away from this baby hatching out. So, unfortunately, I didn't hear anything, but as soon as I started scratching the egg with my nail, the whole entire egg flinched. I'm literally not kidding you guys, so I decided to put the egg back down, and we have my light on right here on my phone. And, oh, let's turn it back on. And guys, I have just been sitting here monitoring the egg, and very slightly has this egg been moving. This baby is going to be hatching out of this egg any day now, so we're going to be having a baby emu hatching out very, very soon. Now, when it comes closer to the end of the incubation process, you are not supposed to rotate it at all whatsoever, so the baby can actually get in position and find the right spot to start pipping and breaking the egg. So what we're going to do is we're not going to be flipping this baby anymore, and we might put a camera on it, but we're going to be monitoring this egg very closely because any day now, any minute, any hour, we could have a baby emu. Alright everyone, so we have made it over to my brother Jacob's house, and the first indicator that you know that we're here is there's a million enclosures behind me, and it literally looks like we're in the jungle. So I already have 2 giant bowls of animal food. So we have chicken in this one and chicken in that one, but there's whole chicken. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's whole chicken for this kitty, and this one's chopped up. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to comment down below which kitties you think we're feeding today on the property. And guys, if you get it correctly, if you guess correctly which kitties we're feeding today, well, I'm just gonna like your comment. So let's head over to the first kitty and give him or her their food. So here we have our first bowl for our first kitty. We have some whole chicken, we have beef on the bottom, and if you guessed Mr. Ollie Man, well, you were correct. Ollie, look, my Mr. Man, I got your food. Let's see if he wants to come up and if he wants to sniff it to see if it's Ollie approved. Oh, he's trying to stick his paws through. Is that good? Oh my goodness, you're so excited to eat that. Okay, we're gonna head in here and we're gonna feed you your food, okay? I'll see you in a second. And Mr. Ollie Man couldn't resist. We brought his bowl inside and he had dove right into eating it. He's checking his surroundings, making sure no other kitty, no other animal's gonna come steal his food. But look at that, how he's just grabbing this whole piece of chicken and using his giant canines. You hear that, guys? He is chomping down on those thick bones. Oh my goodness, is that good? Look at those monster teeth. They're just crunching, they're munching, and even though those teeth could cause some serious damage, he looks like a little house kitty that we could just have him inside. Even though he's absolutely ginormous, he could be like a little house kitty. What do you guys think? He's literally almost done with the first whole piece of chicken, and you can see his demeanor, how he's very calm. He's not threatened that we're here, and that's because we respect Ollie's space, and Ollie respects our space. So while he's eating and he's in a vulnerable state, we're not going to bother him because animals can get food aggressive. So to show Ollie that we respect him and we're not going to bother him while he's enjoying his lovely meal, we're just going to stay a little bit back. We can talk about him, we can admire him, we let him do his thing while he's eating. And this is very, very important when working with any cats, whether it's clouded leopards, whether it's bigger cats, you must respect their eating because that is the most important thing. Isn't that right, Ollie? Is that why you love Molly so much? And we have such a great relationship? Yeah. And Ollie Man is using his bristly tongue to pick and lick the next good piece of meat, and this is the one he's chose. So we're gonna let Ollie finish his meal. We're gonna leave him be because you can see he's very content and very focused on his yummy meal. So we have the next bowl of meat, guys. And if you guessed Miss Nebula, you were correct. So we're gonna do the same exact thing. Let's see if she even comes up to the enclosure. Nebbies, look, I have your food, Miss Pretty. Guys, she's smelling it. Is it Nebbies approved? Oh my goodness, I think Miss Nebula approved. So you can see Miss Nebula has just started munching and crunching. And unlike Ollie, she's letting us know she does not want us to get close. So you guys heard she was just growling just a little bit. But because Nebula is a female, so she's smaller in size, smaller canines, and smaller all around, we do have to grind her meat up a little bit more than Oliver's because she has smaller teeth. Isn't that right, girl? Hey, no, we're not going to get too close because you're letting us know that you want your space and we're not going to bother you. But guys, do you hear that? She's using her canines to crunch and munch on his food. Look at that. Crunching on those bones. Absolutely amazing. Alright guys, so we're deep in the middle of Homestead and we just picked up this little baby goat. Say hi. You want to say hi to the camera? Oh, you're not camera shy at all. Now, I did not expect for this little baby to be this small, but they did tell me she wasn't nursing well on mom, and that's why she's in our care. So she is a bit skinny, and we're gonna have Fernando grab the camera so I can pick her up. And Fernando, can you believe how small she is?
Can't believe it. Oh, when you first showed me the pictures, I thought she was gonna be at least up to my knees, but she's barely the size of my forearm.
She's so itty bitty. The video that we did see, we couldn't get a great idea of how big they really were. But guys, let's try to pick her up. Look at this. This is her next to my little chest, like a little baby. And we must treat her like a little baby because goats are very, very attached to their moms. Now, because she wasn't nursing that well, that is why she is in our care. And she is the sweetest thing ever. Now, I will say that she was a bit scared and she was screaming. But with a little love and a little care, we're going to fatten this baby up real good. But what I want to do right now is, I don't know if these guys have been treated for any fleas, any ticks, but we're going to look through her fur right now. Are you seeing this? Wait, let me grab my phone camera. Or my phone light, not my camera.
She smells stinky, huh?
Yeah, it definitely smells stinky. But guys, I think this baby either has fleas or lice.
Can you do it farther back here?
Wait, let me see. No, I'm trying to find an area that has a lot, but I did see a bug on her. Oh, guys, you see that? Is that picking up on camera? That little speck? Or no? You see it? Wait. Let's see. That little white speck right there. Well, not white. It's like almost like a brown color. Let's move up her body. Oh my gosh, guys, you see that? Look at that.
Yeah, that's definitely something.
It's either fresh flea babies that were just hatched.
Or lice?
Or maybe lice. I don't know. I have never dealt with this on a goat before. I've never really owned a goat. But there's another bug right there. There's nothing over here, but let's take a look. She's doing so well. And oh my gosh, guys. Did you see that? Did you see that, Fernando?
No, I didn't see it.
There were so many bugs on her neck.
Ugh.
Look at this. Oh my gosh. Well, guys, we could be sitting here for hours. We could be sitting in here for days trying to see and count how many bugs she has. But it is safe to say that she has some external parasites on her, whether they're lice, whether they're fleas. So not only are we going to be giving her a flea and tick bath as soon as we get home so we don't infect any of our other animals, but we're also going to be taking a full shower after. Now, the reason we must give her a bath when we get home and we can't treat her with any medicine is because she's only 2 weeks old. She still has her umbilical cord. Let's see. She lets us. She still has her umbilical cord. So this baby is very tiny, and just like any dog, just like any cat, you can't give them any type of flea and tick medicine. Oh, it's okay. Until they're about 8 weeks old, so we're gonna have to wait until then. But we are gonna be monitoring her, giving her as many baths as possible to try to kill whatever external parasites on her. So guys, I'll catch you all once we make it home. So we have made it into the shower and we've got everything ready. Now this is kind of a weird position, but we got our gloves on because we don't want to be touching any of these bugs without gloves, so it's a safety for us, safety for this little goat kid, and of course we have our flea and tick comb. Now whatever bugs are on this little baby's skin are hopefully going to get trapped in here, then we're going to put them in our alcohol solution to kill them, and of course we're going to be soaping this baby up with some flea and tick shampoo. It's all natural, made with peppermint oil and geraniol and and all types of natural activities that are essentially going to hopefully kill all of these little babies naturally. And look at that, guys. She's tried nibbling on my glove right here, so she's definitely hungry. So we're gonna try to do this as fast as possible. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna get this baby completely soaked. We're gonna take the soap and we're gonna lather her up just like so. Now that we got that, guys, we're just gonna get to scrubbing. We're gonna scrub around her neck so none of these bugs crawl up to her neck like fleas would do. And give her a nice scrub down until she's completely soaked up and all lathered up. This baby is nice and bathed with the flea and tick medicine. Definitely not happy, but now that we got this baby a little bit dry, but still a little bit wet, we're gonna start combing through her fur. Now, most of the bugs got off, and look at that, guys. We already see a bug right here. So we're just gonna take the comb and let's see, start combing through her fur, combing up against her fur to try to get these bugs out. But it definitely might be a lot harder than we anticipated, but it looks like we got a lot of the bugs out as we're searching through her fur. I know, little baby, you're so cold. You can see one of the little bugs is right here. And look at that, guys. With one sweep of the comb, we got a flea right here. Now, this one is pretty dark, and that's probably because it's full of this baby goat blood. And look at her. She's so hungry, but we're going to go ahead, make sure we get this flea in here. We're going to go up her neck like so. And, oh my goodness, I think I found another one, but they're like microscopic. They're very hard to see. But look at this, guys. This is crazy. Look at that. Are we getting more bugs? Look, there's something in between the comb right there. Do you see that, guys? So, guys, now you can really see it. Fernando, are you picking it up on camera? Yeah. There's not one, there's not two, but there's 3 fleas right here. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to grab this one. Make sure we squeeze it and pull it out. Grab the second one. There we go, guys. Look at that. There's like a microscopic, you can see it on the tweezer right there. And I think I found a 4th one actually, guys. So we just pulled out another one right here, but you can barely see them on camera. Look at that, guys. Can you see it, Fernando, on the tweezer, or barely?
Right on the edge, I barely see it.
Right on the edge, but it's right there. And let's see, last but not least, on this little part of her neck, you can barely see it, but it does help that she has black fur. We're gonna grab this one right here. Do you see that one, Fernando? No. Right in her fur. There we go. Look at that. They're so microscopic, guys. This is insane. She might have a whole infestation, and it might be literally impossible to get them all off her body. So we flipped her to the other side, and we're just gonna start combing and sifting through her fur. And I want you guys to see if you spot any of these fleas, and we have to delicately go through it. Sometimes it can be very hard to see, but oh, is that one? Let's see. And I think we must got all of them, or most all of them, when we gave her the flea and tick bath. Now with the flea and tick treatment, the flea and tick shampoo, it's not going to kill them immediately, but over time, the ones that you are seeing that we are picking out, they're going to start dying and falling off on their own. So it's very, very important, if your animal is too young to give flea and tick medicine, that you give it a natural flea and tick bath. And look at this, guys. She is so content right now and so relaxed with what we're doing that she has fallen asleep. I mean, what is cuter than this, than a baby goat taking a nap in your lap? What I want to do right now is there was a lot by her neck. So let's see if we sift through this area right here, if we see any. All right, guys, you're my second set of eyes. And I think she is bug-free. And you see that, Fernando? There's nothing.
Yeah, Lucia did a really good job with that bath.
Really good job. You guys can just see how effective it is, but I think I just spotted one. You see that right there? So out of all of her fur, we just spotted another one buried deep in there. And since it's holding on for dear life, oh, we killed him. He was a hard one to get off, but we got him off of her fur right here. And thankfully, this wash did its job. So guys, pray for this little girl that she doesn't have any more eggs on her. We're gonna look a little bit longer, and then we're gonna give her a baby goat bottle. So we have made it to the kitchen, and this is everything you need to know on how to properly bottle feed and what to bottle feed a baby goat, a puppy, a horse, a cow, and a pig. Now this milk is meant for all of these animals right here because it's a uni milk. It's a multi-species type of milk with 22% all milk protein that supports growth and development. It supports their gut health and is all around an amazing type of milk to use. So this is all you have to do, guys. We're gonna open it up, take a good look inside, and let's take a whiff, guys. Kind of smells like vanilla extract. If you guys have ever smelled vanilla extract, it's very sweet and kind of really good smelling. So we already know what we have to do. We have to get 1 scoop of the formula. All right, guys, we're gonna do this pretty fast because our baby is very hungry. We're gonna get 1 scoop, put it on in our jar. There we go. We got 1 scoop of formula. Now for every 1 scoop of formula, you're gonna be doing 2 scoops of water. So we got 1, we got 2, and we got a 3rd for good luck so it's not so concentrated. And look at that, guys. That looks like some beautifully blended milk. Now all we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit, we're gonna heat it up and add it to our bottle. Now we're not gonna be adding too much because this baby is not going to be eating this entire bottle right here. So we got our bottle nice and heated up and it's ready for this baby to drink. You can see we have a regular human baby bottle. But what I wanna show you guys is her teeth. Now believe it or not, oh my goodness, that is not food. This is a blanket to keep you warm. Thank you. I know you're very hungry, but we're here to look at your teeth because baby goats are actually born with teeth only on the bottom. So you can see she has these big old teeth on the bottom that seem pretty scary, but since she's still so baby, she's not going to bite us with her teeth. And they actually use this to help them nurse and help them graze. And if you notice, she still has her baby gums on top, has no teeth there, just on the bottom, which is pretty insane. She has about 1, I think it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't count anymore, but she definitely has teeth right there. But this baby's very hungry, so we're gonna see if we tilt the milk over. She smells it at all. Can you smell that? Oh, I think she's falling asleep in our hands. So we're gonna give her an assistance. We're just gonna put our finger in one side and try to slip the nipple in. And let's see, guys. Oh, she has to get used to it because this is a lot different than mom's nipple. And guys, look at this. She is suckling on the milk, guys. This baby is so hungry. Now the owner that I just picked this baby up from doesn't remember and doesn't know what time this baby last fed, so she could be starving, which seems like that's the case because she is chugging this bottle down. It took her 2 seconds to get the hang of it, and usually with new baby animals, it takes them a second because this nipple is a lot stiffer and a lot different than mom's. But you can see she's tugging, she's pulling, and she might finish all of this milk that we gave her. And I didn't want to give her too much because I didn't know how much she was going to finish. But look at this, guys. She was so hungry. Look at this baby. Is that so good? And guys, look at that. She's almost done with her bottle. She's on the last couple sips. Let's see if she's going to drink it all. And this little baby was so hungry. And look at that, guys. She literally just had this much more milk left to go. And she's ready to get up and get going. Are you ready to go outside and play? You want to go outside and go to the bathroom? All right, guys. So now that she finished her bottle, let's see if she wants a little bit more. No? And we're going to take her outside to play. So we've made it outside, guys. And we have a little partner with us. We have our little goat chasing us. And this is exactly what they're going to do with the mom. They're going to follow the mom, be with the mom 24/7. because she's solely drinking milk and eating hay. Now she's gonna be trying grass and trying other things, but where she gets her nutrients is mom's milk, and in this case, a bottle, isn't that right? Yeah, and we're trying to teach her to be potty trained. So because we don't leave her outside during the daytime, of course, because there's predators like coyotes and foxes, she stays in my AC garage in a nice comfy area with some water, with some hay, where she's nice and protected. And in the daytime, she comes out here, of course supervised, and you can see, look at that, guys. She is nibbling on the grass, and she'll probably spit it out, but she's trying to get the hang of grazing. Now she'll use those bottom teeth like I was showing you guys earlier to actually graze, because the top teeth are just nubs. And oh my goodness, baby, are you itching your bugs? I know, we gotta take you to the vet. We gotta treat your bugs. We gotta treat, whether it's fleas or lice, we must get it treated. But you can see, she's sniffing around and doing exactly what a goat will do. Well, let's walk away so she'll follow us. Come on! I don't have a name for you yet, so I can't call you, but she's still itching. But she's following us, guys. Look at this. Hi! We gotta think of a name for you because we can't just keep calling you Mrs. Goat. So she's been working on this weed for about 5 minutes now. I don't know if she's made any progress, but you can see she's trying to nibble on it, trying to rip it off. Oh, did you make any progress? Was it good? Did it taste good in your little goat belly? Now guys, we're just gonna hang out here and enjoy the rest of the day as she grazes the grass and enjoys the outdoors. So that's going to end today's video. If you all enjoyed today's video, give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below a name for this crazy goat girl right here. And if I like your name, I'm gonna shout you out in the next video. And guys, if you wanna see us take her to the vet, treat whatever bugs are on her body, and see this crazy goat girl grow up with all of the animals, well, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel in the link down below.